Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Start From Scratch tribute run here. And we are done, I think, for this month of April. We've got our cotton 100% ready to go. Our soybeans are mostly ready, just got to get fertilized one more time. And then, yeah, that's it. So, I think we've already checked the soybean prices, nothing going on there. We still got a couple months until it gets to the maximum month anyway. But yeah, I think we're good to nothing, no other contract or nothing here to sow, right? Nope. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Oh, no, before we do that, a couple things we got to do. We need to get rid of the planter. We don't need the planter anymore. And the roller. And then we need to pay off a bunch of loan because actually this will make a pretty significant difference. It's going to save us a pretty big chunk of money. All right, well then let's fast forward. And it is raining. We do need some more fertilizer, it looks like, so I'm just gonna go grab some from the store before we get going here. Now that we have a way to transport a bit more at a time. It's full on storming. What's the price of our soybeans? They're over 1,000, so getting there. Any new stuff on this screen? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sorry, it's in here. I'm not trying to drive. I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Okay. That is nice. I mean, honestly, both of these are nice. Okay. Can't remember which combination of harvesters goes with that because obviously the big harvester, that should be the big harvester, I think, but the big harvester is not quite profitable for us at this stage, I don't think, or at least less profitable at the very least. Let's grab, honestly, we're just gonna grab a bunch of this stuff, another pallet of this. It'll last us a while. Yeah, I don't know. That is tempting. Like, really tempting. I think the harvest is just too big for what we're doing right now. I repair up my tractor here in a bit. think if we were doing sorghum 2, maybe we could justify the bigger tractor. So let's check here. If it's the HD50F, I'm not sure why it's not showing us the combos there, but we'll check here. It's the HD45. Oh, it's the really, really big one. Oh, yeah. I don't think so. It would be awesome, but that is an extremely expensive harvester. We're going from 285. We're doubling the price. Actually, no. Oh, there's actually one in the middle. Sorry, I forgot this one was here. But yeah, we are doubling the price. This is the biggest John Deere you can get. So unfortunately, that will be a no, but it was nice to drool over it for a whole hot minute. And think of what could have been. Oh, I gotta let the guy turn around because we would destroy that crop. I think it's at a stage that we would destroy it. So I gotta be more careful. Gotta make sure I'm careful here. We're not destroying this crop. We're fine here, but I can't remember if the cotton is at a stage we can destroy or not. But no, I'm definitely not gonna risk it. All right, well, that's not what I wanted. Let's get you, let you continue doing what you're doing, my friend. Trying to get out of the way. What else do we want to do? I think the next plan is just buy another field, and that's another year away. So there's really not much else for us to do right this second. I guess we can look at contracts real quick. None of those. Nope. And no. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. I think we get this finished in one pass. Barely. Very, very close. Actually, I would feel like if you were actually fertilizing in the rain, I could be wrong. I have no idea how it works, but in my mind, if you're fertilizing with anything, either any type of chemical, fertilizer or herbicide, in the rain, it feels like it would like wash it off or dilute it maybe before it actually did what it needs to do. But I don't know. It could like wash it away from the field, you know, if the field's at a little bit of an angle or something like that. But that might not be realistic, honestly, don't know. Oh, soybeans, hurry up. Although I guess we don't have to be in that big of a hurry. What are we going to do? What? How did we miss a row here? I have no idea how we missed that. That's all right. It's kind of one of those things that's probably hard to see because it's you know, an area that maybe we had driven or something like that, and so it looked like we had gotten it, but we're definitely got a few weeds. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. Barely going to make... I don't think it'll make any noticeable impact at all, to be honest. What's the higher price we're looking for? $12.63. I mean, there's always a chance. And I might as well fast forward just to get past this rain, if nothing else. I feel like the debris crusher is the only place I've seen get great demand. None of the other, like, actual normal crop drop-offs seem to get great demand anymore. Yay, the rain's gone. It's almost over 1,200. It might get there, but it's still probably better to wait until next month when it's supposed to be at the highest. Guys, didn't we get to 1,400 last month or last year? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we're at 1,200, so I'm going to slow it back down. I think we're just going to plan to go next month when it's at its supposed peak. I like how the soybeans, even though it uses the same device as the cotton, is a bit more like chaotic. It's not nice rows like the cotton is. Oh, we're not... did we get it? I think we got it. Barely. Wow. Well, hard to tell with that line there, but now we're good. Yeah, I still can't believe we missed that line. Obviously, it's the danger of doing it when you can't see it, because there will be a few spots here and there that we might miss. All right, well, that's that, actually. So we're done for today. As far as today in-game we are. I'm going to drop this stuff off, kind of off to the side over here. Go get our weight at some point, but not too big of a deal right now. All right, well, that's that. I think unless there's a contract that we care about, which I doubt. Nope, nothing here. So I think we can fast forward another month. When are we caring about cotton and stuff? Cotton is not until November. Soybeans is in October. So we still got several months for that. Let's see if we can sell off our soybeans here in the next month, though. $13.55 and going up. That is not bad. I don't know why it says 1201 there, because we obviously know that we sold it for over 1,400. Maybe that was this year, and somehow it's not kind of not caught up with itself or something like that. But I guess at this point we're just going to be fast forwarding until that price stops moving. Guess I should check some of this other stuff real quick. Yeah, no, that's a Massey Ferguson one now. Nothing that we care about at the moment, but still kind of cool to look at. Contracts. Baling, cultivating, fertilizing. That's a really nice fertilizing contract. Plowing, spraying. 1382. $13.92. We broke 1400. Nice. $14.09. Might be slowing down a little bit though. Yeah, it's only going up by a couple dollars now. I mean, we're talking just a few bucks on the yield that we've got, but we might as well let it keep going for a bit longer. Oh, it actually let us go past there. A little surprising. Well, it's going to be dark, but that's okay. We'll get it sold off. Oh, there we go. That is it. So, let's grab our train. .2 kilometers away. It's good. We're going to get another $1,400 plus on the soybeans. That's really nice. .5 kilometers away. I know we've talked about it, or at least I've talked about it. I say we. It's the same thing. I'm sorry. But, you know, the whole idea of what do we do with the sorghum? What do we do with the wheat? I mean, I want to grow the sorghum and wheat. Those are two other crops that my grandfather grew. But obviously just selling them straight up is not super profitable. Although I guess I have a justification for doing the clothes. For one, it's just going to make the game flow better to sell the cotton turn it into clothes and sell that, because it just makes the game go a little bit quicker. But again, the justification there was also that my grandmother worked at a blue jean factory. So it literally fit into that mindset that, I mean, quite literally, I'm sure the cotton that my grandfather grew, there's a high chance that some or a lot of it went to the same factory my grandmother worked at. So I felt like that fit. And then I talked about how obviously there were farmers in the area that did chickens and things like that. But, you know, my grandfather didn't. He just sold the wheat and the sorghum for whatever price he can get, you know. And so I think to keep it realistic to that mindset of what, you know, we want to do there, since we're already making pretty good profit off the cotton, and anything else is just supplementary profit, you know, just kind of a little extra. It might just be better just to sell the sorghum and the wheat just as is, and just, you know, accept that, you know, that's the way my grandfather did it, and he obviously would not have gotten, I would assume, near as much money for his wheat or sorghum as he probably did for his cotton, but, you know, I honestly don't know. That's 31,000 bucks. But I think that's the direction I'm leaning, because we're already doing stuff like that on the other playthroughs. So I don't feel like I need to do those types of things on this playthrough. I'm glad we're doing the cotton, but anything else I think is just not necessary. All right, so let's pay back a bunch of this. Got 125,000 bucks. Yeah, one more year of clothes and stuff that we can sell, and we're going to be in a good place to buy another field, and that's going to feel really, really good. Still got... Oh, you're actually waiting for fabric, huh? Well, you should get a load of fabric here soon. I mean, that is definitely something that we should consider, is bumping up to another... At some point, yes. I think we will maximize our fabric and clothes, because obviously if our clothes are going to have to be waiting this much, that means we're not getting the maximum that we could be getting from the clothes. And we kind of knew that already. But, you know, buying another fabric shop or something like that would mean we would want to get more cotton. I think the only way we're going to do that, though, is if we buy our equipment. We've got the harvester bought by then, which, to be fair, the sooner we do that, the sooner we can buy it. But so it's kind of a catch-22, or, you know, no matter how you look at it, it kind of, if we buy the harvester, that helps us justify more fields because we don't have to pay the extra rental because we know we're going to go over an hour. But in order to buy the harvester, we need more, you know, stuff to more money to come in. So it's really kind of a hard one to really determine on that one. All right, well, that's that for today's month. I mean, we're good. Really nothing else for us to do. I guess we could check one more chime here. Nothing that we care about. So let's move over to another month then. Got a good chunk of money. I mean, another option would be just to save up all of our money for a couple more years and buy a big old giant cotton harvester, and that would save us quite a bit of money each year. But I think we want to save that for later. That'll come. We do have a harvesting contract for oats. Now, oats is not on our list of things, so we're not going to do that one. Nice fertilizer, but we don't need that. So, and there's nothing for us to sell this month, I don't think. We'll check the clothes just in case, but I don't expect it to be at a good price, which it is not. And we're waiting again until October for the soybeans. Yeah. Well, let's go. Nice JCB. Clothes were not at a good price. There are some nice fertilizing contracts. Canola, oats. There's a wheat harvesting. Really nice wheat harvesting, which is on our list, to be fair. But the reason I might avoid this one is because even though this is, you know, like I said, technically on our list, I really don't want to do other contracts unless we're doing something else already anyway. If we were working on our own fields right this second, then yeah, I think I would totally take this contract in a heartbeat. But since we're not doing anything on our fields right now, basically that would be the only thing we'd be doing right now, is running that contract. $10,000 though, and some wheat. But no, I think we're going to avoid that. I want to, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to get into that trap of just doing contracts all the time, which we've done a few times here and there. We'll get there. One of these days we'll be doing wheat at that same month ourselves, and then it'll make more sense to do something like that. All right, you're still growing, looking good. You're still growing, looking good. Nothing here that we care about. No contracts. Wow. Nice sewing contract. Goodness, that is a beefy sewing contract. But again, not super relevant for us. Fertilizing, we don't care about. All right, no, we're good. And it's one more month, right? I mean, I know I keep checking this. I'm worried that I'm going to skip ahead because I'm got something else in my mind. But no, we're good. One more month, and then we do the soybeans. Double check the close price real quick, just in case. You never know when it could be at a good price. Nope. All right, well, one more month and we'll do soybeans, but we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. So next month will be soybean harvest and cycle repeat for now. But this next year should be the year that we can buy another field and do some more planting. So we'll see. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.